On this video, I'm going to talk about how I directly applied the teachings of Dr. Joe Dispenza from the book Becoming Supernatural and all the other meditations that I've consumed, and directly applied it to my life so that it actually helped my life and my business, and it truly changed my energy, and how you can utilize this story and incorporate into your life so that you can start changing your energy so that you can start living the life that you truly desire. What's up, guys? My name is Nico Rapklis, and let's not waste any time and let's dive into this. So I've made plenty of videos on this YouTube channel about Dr. Joe Dispenza because he's had such a profound impact on my life, right? And so I share this often, but when I really dove into his work, it was because it came from a very painful place, and I tore my pectoral tendon, and I was kind of forced to just slow down, and that's when I really got into the meditations. And so one of the things that I've always remembered from Dr. Joe's work is change your energy, change your life. Change your energy, change your life. Change your energy, change your life. And so yesterday there was a direct story that I had, a direct experience that I had that showed me how important it is to change your energy. So yesterday, I was kind of hitting a little bit of a lull day, to be honest. So I made a new VSL for our coaching company, and that just kind of expended a lot of energy. And then after that, I didn't really want to do much, right? And so I'm just started a brand new 90-day sprint this week, so I'm really excited, really invigorated. But for whatever reason, I was just like, I'm kind of chilling today, but I know there was a lot of work that I want to do. So instead of just kind of rushing through it and grudging through it, what I did instead is just kind of inadvertently, and this was kind of like almost accidental, but I changed my energy. I shifted my energy. How exactly did I do that? Well, here's what's interesting, and I think this is what's really powerful within this, and this is why I wanted to share this information, is because this was just kind of lodged in my subconscious, and I didn't necessarily think about it like, oh, I need to consciously change my energy. But when you start tapping into more of the meditations, and we've done plenty of these meditation challenges inside of our Skool community, so if you have any interest in joining, we'd love to have you in there. But the more that you do the work, right? The more that you do the meditations, the more that you sit with it, the more it kind of starts seeping in. I think that's really where this came from, because essentially what was going on, and this is something I'm continuing to navigate through, I don't know if you can relate to this or not, but I tend to scroll, right? On Instagram specifically is the platform for me, just because I create a lot of content on there. I put a lot of content on there, and then I want to stay on there, and I want to engage in there, and then I just kind of fall into those traps that I think a lot of people experience these days. I would be curious if you do experience that. Let me know down in the comments. But I was kind of in one of those traps, right? And I was just scrolling. I was like, I kind of don't want to do anything. I kind of just want to scroll. And then I found a video that just had me cracking up. I was just laughing. I was like, this is hilarious. There's this girl that, it was kind of like this kind of like hood music, and she was just like dancing around. It was like, how do I hype myself up for a day of work? And I was like, that is hilarious. And so when we talk about this all the time, especially inside of our Skool community, we talk about the woo and the do, right? The woo and the do. It's not just meditate all day long. It's not just hustle grind mode. I've done both. I've got burnt out of the hustle grind mode, and I got very complacent, not even necessarily complacent, but just sitting around doing nothing all day. It has its challenges in itself as well. So it's about continuing to ping pong amongst the two. And I think that's how we live in this world. And so we talk about that, especially with building your authentic personal brand. And so when you are building your authentic personal brand, a really powerful piece that can help you with the woo side as well as the do side is creating content. Just like what I'm doing right here is I love creating content. I love speaking to the camera, and I love speaking to all you guys that are listening, because it adds energy to me. It excites me. It unlocks my creative juices, right? And then even further, when I create content, I'm sharing this stuff, that these are realizations that I'm experiencing, and we talk about these on our coaching calls. But when I directly make these YouTube videos, now I have a wider reach. Potentially, I can reach more people than on our coaching calls that are a little bit more intimate, right? And so I'm able to touch people. I'm able to reach people. I'm able to expose myself to more people that can be pulled into my world, and they can, join our Skool community. They can join our coaching program. They can just learn the information that I'm sharing on this and the experiences, because I think that's what people are really craving. And so when you build an authentic brand and you have a large community, you have a really strong connection, you have a relationship with your audience, that's how it can be monetized. And some of the most wealthy people in the world are people that have massive personal brands, just like Kylie Jenner, who became the first billionaire at 21 years old because she built a strong personal brand. Elon Musk, whatever you think about these people, you can't deny the fact that they have strong personal brands. Because of that, Elon Musk has a net worth of over $330 billion. But on top of that, again, it comes back more to the woo side, is that you get to tap into yourself. You get to learn about yourself. Every piece of content that I create, I get to learn about myself a little bit more. And especially when I start making more fun content, more enjoyable content, funny, silly content, that can immediately shift your energy. It can change your energy, change your life. And so that's exactly what happened yesterday, is that I saw this video. I got super inspired. I'm like, that looks like a hilarious video. I'd love to recreate that in some sense. I gained some inspiration from it. And then I went around in my apartment and I was just like kind of dancing and having a good time, set up the camera, having a great time. And I was just laughing and enjoying myself so much because of that. Right? And then it just immediately shifted my energy. It changed my energy, immediately shifted my energy, changed my life. And then because of that, I got on a call shortly after that. I wasn't even really that excited about the call before I started creating content, but all of a sudden I was excited about the call. I got on the call and then we're just vibing, we're having a good time, we're laughing and cracking jokes. And what could have been a challenge, because the challenge was I was having a little bit harder time pronouncing her name, and that could have derailed the conversation, and it could have made it awkward in some cases, right? Where it's like, oh wait, what's your name? I tried to say it a couple times and I didn't get it right, and it could just be like an awkward phase. But instead we kind of just cracked a joke about it and had fun with it, and then we just kind of it eased the tension on the call. Someone that's interested in learning more about our accelerator program, right? And so it's important to have that vibe, have that good energy, because if you don't, then again, it can be you're stuck in that more contractive state. But again, what Dr. Joe talks about all the time is change your energy, change your life. And so that was a direct correlation. And then she wanted to book another call to talk a little bit more about our accelerator program, and might be talking about getting into our coaching program, which is awesome. Because we could help her a lot and she could receive it a lot, and it could add a lot of value to our company, right? And so who knows if that wouldn't have happened if I didn't change my energy. I didn't change my energy, change my life. And so how can you apply this, right? That's a cool story, right? That's pretty cool how it's you can shift your energy through creating content, through just getting a little bit of inspiration, going out and changing your environment, changing something up, create some content. Now I have this piece of content that I'm putting out today that can start reaching more people, can bring more laughter, fulfillment, excitement, joy to someone else that may be having a challenging day, just like this girl that did for me, right? I just think about how cool it is if you can create a piece of content and that can literally change someone's life, just like what that girl did for me. Who knows what would happen if that girl didn't post that piece of content? What if that girl wasn't building her authentic personal brand? Who knows what would have happened with my day? It could have been a complete wash of the day. Maybe the call didn't go very well, and then it dropped me into a lower energy. Look what could have transpired if that person didn't decide to make a post, put herself out there, create something. Maybe she got inspired from somebody else, and we're all here just helping each other. And I think that's what's really cool with the collective, right? We're all here just trying to do our best, helping each other in the collective. And that's why Dr. Joe puts on all these events where it raises the collective. Even we did on a previous video, I have it on this YouTube channel, where we did a walk for the world, where we all walked and did a walking meditation at the same exact time. It was really, really cool to know that the collective, we were doing it because we're all just helping each other. Even I'm getting epiphanies and downloads as I'm creating this content, because I'm like, yes, we're all helping each other. We're all helping each other. Content helps creating content helps us inspire each other, right? And that person got inspired by that person, and that person got inspired by that person. That changed my energy. That shifted my day. And now I've created a piece of content that shifted my day, and then someone else saw it and it shifted their day, and then they started creating from a place of inspiration. And so it's how do we continue to stay in that inspiration state? Constantly be looking for the things that do inspire you, and then take action on those things that do inspire you, and find those things that light you up. For me, it is creating content. I love creating these like long form videos where I'm just talking to the camera and sharing my truth, right? Maybe for you it's taking a walk, or maybe it's painting, or maybe it's creating businesses. A lot of our students are business owners that like to jump into our Skool community and learn how to build an authentic brand so they can monetize and build up their business. So if that is you, we'd love to have you inside the Skool community. I know I've mentioned it a couple times. There's links down in the video description. You want to check that out. But that's really it, guys. I wanted to share that with you. Let me know what you got most out of this video, what you enjoyed, if you'd like me to continue to create this type of content, because I'm going to start creating a lot more content on this YouTube channel, and I want to continue to cater it to you guys. That's going to help you the best. Okay, and it all comes back down to the woo and the do. On this channel, we're going to consistently talk about the woo and the do. It's never just one or the other. It's never just meditating all day, and it's never just hustle grind mode, generate leads. It's a combination of the both, right? Because as us business owners, we deserve that. We deserve to stay regulated, but we also deserve to create a lot of abundance in the actual world. So thank you for watching this video. Truly appreciate your time. Make sure and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you on the next video.